Hello, greetings everyone. I welcome you to my channel. I am doing my 291st presentation and it will be on the goddess Mielikki. Mielikki, this card comes from this deck, Goddesses of the World. Awaken your inner goddess. Oracle cards that celebrate women's diverse stories by Romy, Sasha, and Sylvia Damiano. This is the back of the card. And you can get their cards like I did on Amazon, but you can look on eBay, New Age stores, bookstores, maybe their own site, whatever. So Mielikki, who is she? She is the Finnish goddess. Goddess in Finland. And she deals with the forest, the woods, the wilderness. And we got the Joker right here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you with my nail. I'm so sorry. Oh, he's okay. So anyways, this card, I think it should be a little bit more. Oh, maybe this is good. But she is a goddess. And she can be compared to, I'm not saying the same goddess, but there's comparisons between her, the Roman Diana, the Greek Artemis. So you get so now you got a little bit of a direction of what this goddess is about, if you know anything about Roman Diana and the Greek Artemis. She is the goddess of the forest. Now, there is a lot of information. There's a good amount of information about her, but some of it is just real wacky. And some of this information comes from Dungeons and Dragons and Baldur's Gate and video games. I guess Baldur's Gate. So anyways, from video games, let's just say that. Here's some of the information I found out. And okay, the Druids worshipped Mielikki. Okay, Druids? Really? Now, Druids were in the Celtic lands. Nothing to do with Finland. So, yeah. I'm tired of everyone associating this god, this goddess, this deity with the Druids. You know. I mean, that's like saying, and Anton LaVey was the very first priest of Mielikki. Why not throw that crap in? Why? I mean, seriously. Druids had nothing to do with Finland. Mielikki was not worshipped by Druids. Here's another one. Oh, I love this one. And the Rangers also followed her and loved her. Rangers. What type of Rangers? Are we talking about the Army Rangers? Are we talking about Forest Rangers? Oh, I know, the Power Rangers. Again. Fantasy. And that she rides a unicorn. And that the unicorn is associated with her. And I remember seeing this one video where a person said, and Rhiannon rides a white unicorn. And she'll literally show her riding a unicorn, which is bunk. It's bull crap. Rhiannon does not ride a unicorn. And as far as unicorns being associated with Mielikki, I'm pretty sure it's not. But I think that's stretching it. I mean, she's associated with the bear. She's the creatress of the bear. I mean, wouldn't the lore say she created unicorns too? Okay, here's another one. She's 10 feet tall and she floats all above the ground. And again, let's stick to what we know. And what was written down by the monks and Christians. So there's always a Christian slant into her where they try to make her more like looking like a Virgin Mary and stuff, and turning other of the Finland deities into a demon or a devil, and that they all bow to this one great god, which they're trying to say it's their god. So let's talk about what we know. So, is she approachable? She pretty much can very well be approachable, as she's known for her protection of nature and benevolence of nature. She is the one credited with the creation of the bear, and the Finland really revered the bear. In the stories, you will see that they call Mielikki darling, as she was the darling one, the darling goddess, and that Honey Paws was actually the name for the bear, so they called it Honey Paws. Mielikki is associated with the stone called the garnet. So the garnet seems to resonate really good with her. You can also use tree agate and moss agate with her. Definitely. She is the goddess who deals with the hunt, but not commercial hunting, not like game hunting. We're talking about hunting for survival, for the survival of you, your family, and everyone else. So she dealt with hunting for necessity. So you would pray to her and ask her for help. You gotta understand, her church, her temple is the outdoors, is nature, is the forest. So to not get her or her husband permission, or at least blessing, is to invite trouble, because she is said to help heal the forest animals, and that she takes care of the forest animals. So her husband Tapio, Tapio, dealt with hunting, and some people say, oh, you use Tapio for the big hunt and for the big animals, and you use Mielikki for the smaller animals, and then you hear other things. But both are the lord and lady of the forest. Both, I guess you can say, almost, well, Diana is with Dianus, especially in Strega. That, so when you're talking about more of the Sicilian. But let's get back to this. I'm not going to get into that. I did a presentation on Diana and Artemis, so if you want to look at them, check it out. But I want to stay here, because then I'm going to start talking about Diana, and I'm not going to get off topic. I do not use a script or notes, so let's go. So she is the goddess, the guardian. She works with the forest spirits. She is the power of deals with the forest of nature. She is the power of the wilderness. The bear is like her totem animal. Now, there is also talk about her being a daughter-in-law of Tapio. She is the mother of Tuulikki And I don't know how to pronounce this word because it's two Y's. Nyyrikki. I think it's Niriki. Niriki. So she has two sons. She it also deals with shaman like powers, and she deals with magic and today what we would know as folk magic and witchcraft. She deals with magic. She knows how to heal. She knows about herbalism. She knows about using leaves and roots and trees and herbs and everything like that. She knows about making poultices to heal humans as well as animals. So she's going to be dealing with spells and magic. She deals with all of that. And we can honor Mielikki by cleaning up the forest, by protecting the forests and trees. Even by planting a tree, we can honor this goddess of the forest. And it would be wise to respect her. If you're a hunter, to and you believe in the pagan ways, maybe you want to follow her. Ask Mielikki and Topio for a successful hunt and be respectful of the animal. Try to give it as less pain, as no pain as possible, no pain at all, if possible. And be respectful. Take what you need. Use what you hunt. If you can't use it or if it's too much, then, why don't you give some to neighbors? You know what I mean? Don't just let it go to rot. But what you're not going to use, okay, you hunt, you have food, and you turn the head into a trophy, fine. At least you use the meat. I'm not a hunter, so I don't hunt. But use what you kill. All right? Or give it to a friend or a neighbor. Say, hey, I hunted this animal and this is a lot of food here. So, anyways, rant over. So, like I said, the rangers, druids, and unicorns. I doubt the unicorn has anything to do with her. So she likes people who make a commitment in modern times to maintain the ecosystem, the natural balance of the forest. All this deforestation and cutting down the trees and then letting the land spoil is not good. So she is, as I'm using this altar cloth today of the goddess, quite wild, like Mielikki can be. And let's read a little bit from this little card about her. So we're going to go to 33. The Finnish goddess of the forest and the animals invites you to cultivate a deep sense of responsibility and care for the environment and all creatures. Seize the spirit of stewardship and find harmony in your relationship with nature in the sacred sanctuary of the forest. You will find a place of solace and divine connection. Develop responsibility. So Mielikki tells us to be responsible. Responsible for our actions. This card is telling us to be responsible for our actions. Responsible for what our actions cause. Okay, in the long run. Hi, Joker. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. No, Joker, you are not taking my seat. No. Bad boy. Huh? Sorry about that, people. So, as we know, the Lors have been... I'm not of Finnish descent. At least I don't know anything about that. But she has Mielikki has this wild natural energy. Beautiful. She's beautiful. But she's definitely got a raw feeling and very wild. So, what else can I say about her? One of her names means the one who loves the forest. And that's one of the meanings of the names. And that right there explains who she is. And she is a huntress. She does deal with... She is the power of the hunt. Come on, guys. Can you stop for once? These cats are really crazy. They just waited for me to do my presentation. They have to ask. It's nuts. And she is also associated with the colors of the forest, greens and browns. She's said to be very beautiful, and she can really connect you with nature spirits and to connect with nature. So I think she's becoming more and more known. But this is the only card that has Mielikki, and I couldn't do a presentation on Mielikki without at least having a picture. I mean, I could use a basic statue of the goddess, and I have. But anyways, she she can help you make peace with nature spirits as long as you didn't fuck up real bad. Leave Sir Mew Mew alone, Joker. He wants to be here too. Damn. So, I'm just trying to think what else I wanted to talk about her. But anyways, you from I like to see her as Lady of the Forest. I like to call her Lady of the Forest, Queen of the Wild. Mistress of wild animals, Goddess of the hunt. These are just some of my names for her. Lady of magic. But she's also good for providing food for your home. So she's also good with filling bellies. And one can ask her, for you to connect with the world, with the power of nature. Fertility of animals, of humans, and of the land. Even prosperity. But now the guardian of the earth. She invites you to the calmness of a tree. She invites you refuge in the forest. She invites you to recalibrate yourself with nature. The beauty of the forest, the beauty of being alone, away from the humdrum of society. To be one with nature, a true nature child. Like a true nature child, we were born to be wild. Anyone here ever hear that song? Yeah. So, born to be wild. Joker! You just ran right over Sir Mew Mew deliberately. And everyone saw it. Bad boy. You okay, Sir Mew Mew? He deliberately did that. I know that was deliberate. So she represents the untamed. She represents being untamed. She represents freedom. So she represents of just letting go and be a bit carefree. But now we can use her to protect endangered species in the forest, be it plant or animal. So, trying to think what else I wanted to talk about her. But I'm probably sure I ruffled some feathers, but, Druids had nothing to do with Finland. There were no rangers. Unicorns? It seems all fantasy. And yes, there are the powers of the unicorns and stuff. I understand. I have a unicorn oracle, yeah. I'm guilty of that, you know. But, we can't be saying, like, and Loki rides across the sky on a 10-legged unicorn. And Odin befriended a tribe of unicorn and brought peace to the unicorn land. I mean, do you see this shit? If this was put in a video game, a major video game, all of a sudden there'll be information about how Odin made peace with unicorn land. I mean, but we know too much about it. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? It's like saying Santa Muerte rides upon uh, Pegasus. So let's just try to stick with what we have and not follow D&D. I understand D&D takes some real good information and then mix it with their own as fantasy. So yes, I just wanted to get that out there. I wanted to, it just really bothered me, you know. So I definitely had to, you know, just open up about this. Anyways, what else can I talk to you about Mielikki? Um, as far as she definitely has that maiden vibe, but also mother vibe. She also has that sovereign lady of the forest going on. She, as far as worshiping her sun and moon, you could definitely do full moon rituals with her, lunar rituals. So you could definitely do that. I'm not gonna go around saying, "Oh, she's the goddess. She's the goddess of the moon, and she's the moon god." I'm not going to fill anyone's head with that. I'm just saying what you can do as a modern pagan, especially not living in Finland, of what you can do. And another name for her as takes on as favorite, or meaning you want to be her favorite when you are hunting. You want her to like you. Okay? So if you look at the Kalevala, that's like a national epic in Finland on the white Karelian folklore. So if you want to look at that, there's actually on a mountain on Venus, the planet Venus, there's the Mielikki Mons, which means mountain on another planet, Mons. The Mielikki Mons on Venus, named after this goddess. So she wasn't so obscure. She wasn't so forgotten. She even got a mountain named on Venus after her, which is pretty cool. So at least her name will live forever among astronomers. Right? So it was always important to stay on her good side. So some of the things that you can offer her, she's offered berries. She was offered berries. She was offered some of the game they got, mushrooms. So you can offer her breads. You can offer her stew. You can offer her soup. You can offer her, maybe Cornish game hens or chicken. You know, give her a little plate of turkey. I mean, I know that's American. That's an American dish. Turkey is in America. But I'm just saying it's people hunt turkeys here. And wild where I live, boar. So especially some of the food that you hunted, like venison. So gold and silver were also given, is also another offering to her, and that people, so if you look at about the hero in the, in, I can't even think of how to pronounce his word. I think it's, oh, I don't want to say, I almost said, I don't want to say that. I don't even remember how to spell it. It's Lemon Kainen or something. Well, he's the hero. I'm so sorry I butchered the name. Please forgive me. He's the hero that offered her and Tapio, along with prayers, gold and silver, so that he can catch elk. So gold and silver is also good. And in another passage of this, the goddess asked the hero, and we're going to just call him the Hero L, because I can't pronounce his name, was asked to protect the cattle that were grazing in the forest, to protect them. So people that she likes. We could actually, when we talk about rangers, forest rangers, I guess game wardens. Game wardens are another one, because they help animals to stop being overhunted, and that protecting a certain species. So game wardens, natural healers. She's also down with us magic workers. So, and those who work like in the game and fishing and also protecting the land, those are her people. Also things like that. Also you can give her honey. Honey is also something you can give for her, as honey paws and bears like honey. So you can give her like honey cakes. And why not during, in witchcraft and Wicca we call about moon cakes, so we can give her that. We can give her sweets and delicacies and some traditional Finnish food is all good. So you can give her fruits and stuff like that, and plant a tree in her honor is also good things to do. She also comes from the Finnish word Mielu, mielu, which means luck. So here we see she deals with luck, your luck. Are you going to be lucky with providing your family? Are you going to be lucky to feed yourself? Are you going to have, and today we can say luck with, with a job, so that we can go to the grocery store and buy our food. The luck to have money, because we can either have it delivered to us, Walmart Plus or something, or have Whole Foods deliver something. So luck in that way, that we have the money, that we have the means to buy food. Mielikki is a very skillful healer, who Who actually even heals the paws of animals that have escaped traps? I hate those traps. They're horrible. It's cruel. They should ban them. I mean, really. I understand people need to hunt and stuff. I'd rather see ethical traps. Those things are just disgusting. And y'all know what I'm talking about, those metal traps. So, she's the one that is the healer of the forest. She's the power of the forest. And I just felt I had to say I hate those traps. And I think that was coming from her. She hates those metal fucking traps. You know? It's just it's so painful to the animal. It's cruel. Should be banned. Hate them. Spit patooey on them. Oh, Joker, he wants to play with his toy when I'm trying to talk and he's throwing me off. So she is really. He jumped on Mew Mew again. Mew Mew, poor thing. Sir Mew Mew, wanna boop? Boop, you got boop. You're such a good boy, Sir Mew Mew. So anyways, I guess that's what I want to talk about Mielikki today. And I do appreciate you putting up with my crazy cats and all the craziness. But again, this card comes from the Goddess of the World. Goddesses of the World by Relmi, Sasha, and Sylvia Damiano. This is the back. Cards are absolutely beautiful. So, thank you for watching. Please, as payment, send me good luck, good vibes, and good happiness, and good prosperity from me, my other half, and my cats. So, thank you so much for watching this video. And remember to take care of each other, be good to each other, and donate to charities that are going to help the wild animals like the Florida panther, to protect them, to protect the lions and the Siberian tiger, to protect the forest. But thank you so much. Share this video with your friends and family, and as always, blessed be.